Hey everyone, we're here at the 2022 New York Auto Show and we have the all-new facelifted Hyundai Palisade over here. This is one of Hyundai's top sellers right here, as it is their 7-passenger big SUV, shared of course on the platform with the all-new facelifted Kia Telluride we just saw. The Palisade takes a different approach. It's a little bit more like a more comfort style luxury kind of space passenger vehicle approach versus the Telluride, which is a little more like masculine, I guess, if you want to think of it in that way. But I guess this kind of is a little bit more now with this gigantic new grille. So this new grille kind of adopts the same kind of like theme that was going on with the new Hyundai I can't remember the names over there, the Santa Cruz over there and the Tucson over there, with this kind of interesting new integrated lights with the grille shape. It's really interesting. So these are actually lights right here, but they look like they're part of this new grille, and it definitely adopts a more boxy design. Hyundai calls it their cascading grille design, and that was one of the words I think they used a lot for this whole kind of press release, was cascading. I guess that was the theme we were seeing here. We also have an all new integrated headlight and LED DRL design that's kind of like this long vertical strip right here. It's kind of separated into 3 big pieces, and of course we have our main beams right there, which is really nice. This grille does look really beautiful on this version as well, which I think is really nice, and it's definitely more integrated onto the front end of the vehicle, I think, as well. We also have a new wheel design on the side, some new side chrome trim, really nice as well. And coming around to the rear, we do have a little bit of some updated trim over here as well. There's also a new version of the Palisade, I believe it's called the XRT, some kind of like off-road version, but we don't actually see that here, so I don't have any images for you guys on that. Coming into the rear of the new Palisade, as one of the reasons you're buying this vehicle, and this one is the fully topped out version, is going to be for that third row and a lot more of that extra cargo space as well. And this one, as it is being like the kind of like top trim, you do get a really nice interior for the money, actually. So on the door we have this stitched leather panels, which is really nice, with this kind of like wood trim, a soft touch plastic materials over here, which is not bad. We kind of like this metal look plastic finish over here, really nice, and this soft touch materials over here. Hopping in, you can see how spacious it is. In the second row, we do have captain's chairs with armrests, which are stitched in leather, which is really nice. And we can fit 3 people back there, which is pretty cool as well. And this interior is super nice. We have some ambient lighting going on up front. Second row passengers get heated and ventilated seats, which is awesome. This is like something you don't even see in higher end luxury vehicles as well. We have integrated charger ports into the side of the seats, and of course rear passengers can control the front passenger seat, kind of like that luxury seat function you see in like higher end luxury vehicles, which is really cool. Seats are super comfortable and a really nice design. They don't look like an afterthought for captain's chairs. They're actually kind of like these bucket almost styles for bolstering on both sides, so that's a really nice feature. Even on vehicles like the Lincoln Aviator, there's kind of like this kind of flat plank there. And let's go check out that front, because it is super nice. So happening to the front of the updated Palisade, we do see this nice ambient lighting going out through the interior, which is awesome. And right now you're listening to the nature sounds. So Hyundai has this thing where they put these weird like experience sounds on the interior, and one of them is sounds of nature, which is interesting. But this space is really nice, especially for this top trim version. The steering wheel is pretty much the same as we've seen before. This one is in this two-tone kind of leather finish with this white on the interior and black going around the rim, which is really nice. Really nice kind of chrome trim across. This feels cold to the touch, so I think it is still plastic though. Paddle shifters on the back, same engine underneath the hood. Is that naturally aspirated V6, so that hasn't really changed. And this gauges are pretty much the same, but we do have some newly relocated air vents, which is really nice, and it's really clean, thin strip, very Audi-esque in that aspect. And the center control panel is not too radically different, though it still does look beautiful, and you can close this all the way up if you don't want to see it. And this one is the white interior, so you get kind of like this white padded area over here. But this is a pretty high, to push it, open it up, high use area. So you have your 2 cup holders right here that kind of like open these little things if you need them, which is really cool. You have your wireless charging mat over here, which is awesome as well, and a USB port. This is how you control the Palisade. So you have park, reverse, neutral drive. Of course, you do have paddle shifters if you want to, but I don't really recommend using paddle shifters in a big family SUV. Really nice separated climate controls over here, as we saw, and this is the kind of drive mode selector. This is, I think, is an electronic locking systems to kind of help you get more traction with all-wheel drive. Snow mode, eco mode, comfort, sport, really nice stuff over there. Passengers up front and the driver do get heated and cooled seats, as well as a heated steering wheel, which is really nice. And you do have an additional amount of kind of like safety systems, 360 cameras, hill descent control, and all that stuff as well, which is really nice. And Hyundai's always been doing great kind of infotainment systems and gauge clusters as well. Sorry guys, I just hit you around. which has always been really nice. And their button layout has been really cool as to kind of blend it into the same trim and colors that we see here. So like on the door, we have these kind of buttons all integrated and they all have this nice metal finish, but the buttons over here are kind of blended into the trim over there. So this is nice use of materials here. And the infotainment systems aren't anything too radically different from Hyundai. Really nice big screen, and you can kind of see it's hidden right now. These are all seatbelt indicators to let you know if someone's sitting in the seat and if their seatbelt is on or not. So it's really cool to see. It's nice to have a little bit of a reminder if there's someone in the vehicle with you. Even the speaker panels on the side are really, really nice. Cool design, and it really blends in well with this interior. This one is, like I said, the higher end trim, so we kind of got this micro suede or fake suede headliner, which feels super, super nice, and it definitely feels a class above what this vehicle is supposed to be in. So this might even be a comparison vehicle against the Volvo XC90 if you are kind of cross-shopping those. It is that nice in here. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick tour of the updated 2023 Palisade, and they should be going on sale in summer 2022, so not too long from now. Thank you guys for taking a quick tour with me on the new Palisade. This is another color over there if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, if you guys are still around, come check out the all-new Palisade at the 2022 New York Auto Show. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for a lot more.